For staying with us. Coming up this Saturday, a local author will share his latest book with the world. It's called Joy Comes, A Story of Fatherhood. And joining us live now is Diedrich Moon, author and Chief Operating Officer of The Rules of a Big Boss. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Audrey. Thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. So first, congratulations to tell us about your business called The Rules of a Big Boss LLC. What is it all about?
That's a great question, Audrey. The basics of the business is to give people hope, children, adults, and their families. And the big thing is hope is one of the big things that's missing in this world, particularly when you consider all of the gun violence, the politics, and everything. So the whole premise is basically to give everyone a little bit of hope with respect to their self-esteem, self-love, and things of that nature, with respect to our books, our programming, and things of that nature.
And what made you specifically want to write a book about your fatherhood journey?
Well, what made me want to write a book about my fatherhood journey is to go back in time a little bit. I wrote a book last year called Dear Daughter, A Love Story. And that book was basically dedicated to my daughter. And I wanted her to know, hey, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Daddy loves you. And I didn't want that book to just be for her. I wanted it to be for girls around the world and letting them know that, hey, even if your father is missing, even if he's passed away or whatever, there's still someone out there that loves you or whatever. And as I wrote that book, friends and customers came to me and said, hey, don't forget about the boys. Don't forget about the boys. You have to do something for them too. So then as I thought about it, I said, okay, well, it's hard for me to write that book, given that I'm a dad myself, and I have a daughter. How do I write this book? And I said, oh, you know what? I have it. I have to insert myself and write about my fatherhood journey. And in writing about my own personal fatherhood journey, using myself as a model, I can help give these young men out there who are growing up without their fathers a little bit of hope.
Oh, that's sweet. And Diedrich, why did you choose to partner with Ben's Boys for your books and your upcoming release party?
Well, that's a great question. The big reason is because the owner, who you guys have had on the show previously, Sharika Carpenter Stanley, is the owner of Next Chapter Bookstore located within Ben's Boys. Sharika happens to be a classmate of mine and everything, so I was like, okay, that's a check in the box. The next thing being is that I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina. I was born and raised in Greensboro, North Carolina. I went to North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University along with Sharika. So I said, it really checks all of the boxes. And the biggest thing is with respect to hope, I want to bring hope home. So the story takes place in Greensboro, North Carolina. And I said, it's only befitting that I do this at Ben's Boys because all of the connections are there with it having a classmate and so on and so forth. And that's just a perfect opportunity for me.
And we know that release party is this Saturday, right? In Greensboro. Tell us about it. Do you want the public to come out and support you?
Yes, absolutely. And actually, let me correct you for a moment. The book releases this Saturday, the 15th. The release party is actually on the 22nd.
Okay.
So yes, we want the public to come out and support. The reason that we did it this way the reason that I did the release on the 15th as opposed to the 22nd is the 15th is National Giving Day. And I want to be able to give a piece of me to the world in helping the world heal. And unfortunately, Ben's Boys couldn't figure out a way to make the 15th work with respect to the release party. So I said, okay, let's just stick with the 15th for the 22nd. So on the 22nd, please come on down to Ben's Boys. You guys can sit down, you can talk to me, get more insight into the book, the writing journey, take photos with me. I can sign the books and things of that nature. Just come on out, please, and support a fellow Aggie and a fellow alumni of Smith High School.
Well, you've certainly been able to shed some light on your message of hope and inspiration. Do you have any parting thoughts that you want people to take away mostly from reading your books?
Yes, the parting thought is, pain happens to each one of us for a reason. The reason that the pain happens is to strengthen us. Hold on, just continue to walk through that journey, or rather walk through that valley, and eventually, as you come out on the end, you will see the gain from it. Pain is for gain. And that's the whole message behind it. Everything that happens to you happens for a reason, and you will be strengthened and improved by it. And that's the underlying message within this new book, Joy Comes. It's all about holding on and resilience until you can find your joy.
Diedrich, it's been a pleasure to have you on our show. Thank you so much for your time. And once again, for everyone at home, Joy Comes, A Story of Fatherhood will be available this Saturday, July 15th. And you can help Diedrich celebrate in person, like you heard him mention, on July 22nd at Ben's Boys, located in the Friendly Center there in Green.